clean. It's looking fresh, smelling good, and it's all said and done. Yeah, it was real filthy. I'm just glad that everything got cleaned up real good. There were no further damages to it. We got the needle looking new again. Polished up the numbers. Everything turned out well. I did clean this right here. It had a lot of that mice species, like I said. Those mice were, man, they're terrible. But we got it cleaned up. We got it looking as good as, well, not as good as new, but you know, pretty darn clean and looking good. So that way, when it goes back in the car, you know, it'll be nice and fresh. So I'm just glad the knobs didn't crack or break or anything like that. Everything went back on the way it should. So yeah, let's just go ahead and test it out now. Alright, so there really isn't much to this. So this is your positive right here. There's already a fuse hooked up, so you could just go ahead and just hook up your positive directly to this blue wire here, and you want to get your negative, you could just hook it up anywhere on the body. So this is just the way these old radios work. The ground is actually the whole radio, so when you install it in the car, you want to make sure it's grounded to the chassis or to the body, and usually it's the bracket from the back. So you could just go ahead and just ground it from here. It's not like the modern radios where you have the wire, the negative wire coming out, and the positive wire it's just directly to the body of the radio. So you can see the lights on. It's nice and red. And then you want to get your speaker here, and it's these two gray wires here. Let me go get an antenna.
Engulfed in flames and whatnot, and you know, the lady that was pregnant with the kids, she was already.
Hustler fired back at the suspects, likely causing them to abort the robbery, and they fled.
Lieutenant Christopher Cuff with Gardena PD.
One vehicle that we know that the suspects were in, we were able to recover that vehicle. However, suspect.
All right, so there you have it. So yeah, it's working. It's definitely working. In case you guys aren't aware, this is AM only. So yeah, you're not gonna get any of those FM radio stations. So you're gonna get nothing but AM. You're gonna get a lot of talk radio. You will get some Dodger games. Well, out here in LA, you get some Dodger baseball games on here. Some basketball games. Very old school. You know, you want to feel like you're back in the 70s or the 80s. All you got to do is just turn this on and just start tuning, and you know, listen to your radio with some of that with some of that distortion on the background. So there you go, guys. It's pretty neat. And right before I end this video, I do want to share this with you guys. I got another radio right here, and this one. All right, so I got two stereos here, or two radios. So this one's US spec, and this one I bought a while back, a very long time ago. On I got it online, and it came from Australia. So there's quite a few differences. They might seem similar, but first thing that you'll notice is the brand. So here in the US, the R100s came with the Clarion, and in Australia they came with the it's called Mitsushita. I might be butchering the name, but it's definitely not a Clarion. It's a Mitsushita. And they do look similar, but the numbers do change a bit. So like this one's got a 7, this one doesn't have it, this one has a 6, but this one doesn't have a 6. So as far as the numbers do change, they're both AM only, they're not FM. And if you look at the casing, obviously the casing does change. This one has more of that yellow chromate, and this one's just it's just more like a tin color to it. And if we go to the knobs on the Australian version, they're not really rounded, they're more like a taper end to it. And the knob right here has a smooth texture to it. And if you look at the US version, it's got like these rigid lines here. I guess that's to have better grip, and these are more of a rounded circumference to it. So these are tapered. If I put them by side, these ones stick out a little longer, these ones are a little shorter. They're both shorter, these are longer. So yeah, as far as like the back goes, yeah, they both have the gray cables for the speakers, and they both have a blue positive line. The casing does change a bit, so you guys can see. And they both have the red with the green line. Here's this one, the red with green line. This powers up the map light and some lights inside. So power goes in, it comes back out through here. But yeah, I just thought I might show you guys. This is pretty interesting. When I received this a while back, I was kind of surprised when I compared it to my other R100. But there you go. So yeah, US spec came with the Clarion. Australians came with the Mitsubishi. So they both have the little M2. I'm sure you guys noticed. And oh yeah, these are a bit different too. These are more of a tapered edge to it. These are more straight. So there you go, guys. Yeah, if you see any US cars with this radio, it doesn't belong to that car. This is what it came with. It's got to have that Clarion. So as far as my R100 goes, yeah, that sucker's complete original, and this radio came out of my R100 and it's going back in. So I'm just excited, happy to know that you know, it's working. They're both working. I tried this one out, but you know how it is with us old school guys, we like to hoard these little rare gems over here. So but like I said, worst comes to shove, I wouldn't mind using this one. So yeah, I just thought I might share with you guys. All right, guys. Well, if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And you guys feel that I left anything out, any questions, just go ahead and comment. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting out these little things here that kind of matter. Well, I don't know. Let me know if it matters to you or not.